Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does it personally mean to you to be granted this opportunity?
It is such a huge privilege. It's not only something for myself as well, it's something for SA and it's something for the rest of the continent. And for a change, we are going to be seen in a positive light, you know, doing good things, which is really important. I think it's our time that Africa must really rise up and we must be seen for good work.
Yeah. I mean, for someone who may not know what Siba's Table is, give us a little brief synopsis of what the show is about.
All right, the show is centered around I'm based in Cape Town and have been for the past 10 years. So the show is centered around my life in Cape Town. And we have literally taken segments of my life and we have put it into life. So, like, for instance, the first episode was my mom coming over because I have a son. Yes. He's 18 months now, but he was 6 months then. So we were celebrating. He was half a year and it was such a big thing. And my mom was coming over, and so I had my sisters coming in as well. And then I'm preparing, like, this feast, and it's one of my mother's favorite dishes. Another episode is I have a brunch. I have some of my friends coming over, and it's early morning. Great things about brunch is that you do it in the morning and you still have the rest of the day ahead. So I'm going to the market, one of the markets in Cape Town. So it really showcases Cape Town. Yeah.
And then one of this, I think the one that we're seeing here behind is preparing lamp, and you're just about to go to church or something.
Yes. Yeah, I'm that girl. Church girl. Every Sunday you'll find me at church. So that's why I'm saying they have literally taken segments of my life, and that's what I would usually do. Like, there's always pre-cooking before, if not the night before, and then I come back home and then I'd finish off everything.
Okay, so how did this come about, this new venture?
This new venture, it's a bit of a long story because I don't know if they'll remember, I started off as a drum food editor.
Yes.
And then from drum, I had an opportunity to go onto television with Cooking with Siba. And we did 2 seasons of that, which was 36 episodes. And apparently it really did very well. And then drum was sold to Europe and some Caribbean and some other countries. And Food Network was looking for a local people whom they can contract. And they already had one, Jenny Morris, and they were looking for somebody younger who can complement her. And they say they had like 400 plus chefs and foodies that they had interviewed, and they always said almost, you know.
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite, almost they made this one. But when they saw me, there's like, she's the one.
That's the one.
She's the one. And the interview was really simple. In fact, I was headhunted for the position because they saw my show up in London, and they gave me a call, and so it's the show's going to keep its same the way it is now. It's just going to be aired in the US. Is that how it's going to work? Exactly the same. Now the
format.
Show, exactly the same format. Now the show is aired on Food Network, and then from there they have another channel which is called the Cooking Channel, which is like where all the home chefs or the home cooks live. And I'm like, Siba is going to be there too.
Okay, so what is Siba's relationship with food?
It is an incurable relationship. It is like hand in the glove. It is my left hand and my right hand. It's something I grew up with. And also for me, like, a very big sense of food is you have to share it. It's like love. You can't only love yourself. You have to share it with people. So it's one of those things that I love sharing.
But where does this passion for food come from?
I would presume it comes back from my mother's kitchen. Obviously.
Were you always cooking in your mom's kitchen?
I was always tailoring around whoever was cooking. And my mom had like a backyard garden before gardening became a fashion. And my mom had a garden, and she would ask me to come to go get, let's say, spring onions or tomatoes or whatever. So it was always like an in and out interaction. And also my bigger sisters, because I come from a family of 6 and like with 4 sisters. And they cook, you know. And it was, I've always tailored around. And also I used to watch on SABC Delia Smith. Who, I don't know if you remember her. This is how you make an egg. And this is how you make a souffle. I really enjoyed it. And I did home economics at school. So it's been a continuous passion.
All right. Siba, congratulations. Thank you so much for talking to us. Award-winning food writer and cooking show host Siba Mtongana speaking to us about her show Siba's Table.